Hi guys, and welcome back to Ashic Beauty. My name is Nikita Perry, and today we're going to have a little chat about contouring. So contouring has been around for donkey's years. Literally, it was used back in the 1500s for stage productions where actors used to put soot and chalk on their face so that people in the crowd could see them a little bit better, and it has been used right up until modern time. But contouring was really brought to the spotlight when Kim Kardashian tweeted a photo of herself, and the beauty world basically blew up and everyone started adapting this technique. However, contouring as we know it today was actually brought to life by the drag community. So drag performers use this method of contouring to make masculine features appear more feminine. So used correctly, you can actually reconstruct the look of your face. Now the thing is with contouring, there isn't actually any one single way on how to contour it. It depends completely on the shape of your face and the shape that you are trying to achieve. So the method that we've all grown used to seeing, which is literally contouring the entire shape of your face, might not work on everyone because we all have completely different facial structures and facial features. So for instance, if you have quite a small forehead, by contouring around the hairline, you're actually going to shrink your forehead even more. If you do tend to use this technique quite a lot, next time you're doing it, have a look in the mirror and have a look at your facial features and what you want to achieve as to where you would put your contouring and your highlighting. As you all know, highlighting highlights features and contouring recedes features. For the purpose of today's video, I'm just going to follow the average run-of-the-mill contouring method that you will see on any beauty channel, but I'm also going to give you a view of what it looks like in real time. So I'm going to do a little bit of filming on my iPhone as well. So hopefully that will give you a better idea on what it looks like in real time and not necessarily with a beautiful camera. No smoke and mirrors. And I have never done baking before, so let's see how we go. Okay, so as you can see, I've done my eyes already, so we can just jump straight into it. I'm going to start off with foundation, and I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Now this is shade number 4. I'm going to mix it in with shade number 7 so we can get closer to my color. These shades are from my kit and I don't have a color for myself, so I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand to get a similar shade. And I'm applying it with a beauty blender. Yeah, I think that shade's pretty good. Alright, so once I've applied my foundation, I'm just going to go straight in with the contouring. Today I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealers because they seem to be a popular choice, and at the price point that they are, you can't go wrong. So the color that I'm using for my contour is the Almond shade. Now, like I said, there is no one way to contour any face. It completely depends on your face shape and the shape that you're wanting to achieve. So for me, because I do have quite a round face, I would benefit from contouring through the hollows of the cheekbones, around the jawline here. I could benefit from contouring through the forehead just to bring that forehead down a little bit. I don't necessarily need to contour right around the hairline because I do already have quite a round shape, but for today's purposes I'm just going to go in and do the standard contouring, so just right around the hairline, the hollows of the cheekbones, around the jawline, and then down the sides of the nose as well. So let's get right into it. And I'm just going to blend that through with a fluffy brush. Okay, so that is very, very roughly blended in, but I'm going to come in with the highlight shade and blend it all together. All right, that's slowly coming together, so I am going to bake my face now. Pray for me. I mean, it looks fine on camera. Obviously I haven't blended it out yet, but in real life, like, it's doing exactly what I knew it would do. I am using this guy. This is the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. Hyaluronic, I think that's how it's pronounced. So it is a super finely milled, colorless setting powder. And now this powder is my favorite. It is so beautiful. What I usually do is dust a little bit on a blending brush and then dust most of it off, almost like there's no product left on my brush. And then I lightly set underneath the eyes. Now what that does is it finely blurs the fine lines underneath the eyes, minimizing the appearance of your fine line and wrinkles around the eye area, which is beautiful. Everyone wants that. What baking is doing, which you can't see on camera, is it's actually making the powder settle into my fine lines. I may be speaking too soon because I haven't brushed it all off as you're supposed to do. I'm just letting it set, and while that sets, I'm going to go in, continue contouring with some powder products. While that baking sets, I'm going to finish off my eyebrow. I'm going to be loyal to the trend and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. So my stupid camera just stopped recording. I promise there was like no backstage smoke and mirrors. All I did was remove the excess powder from the baking and added a little bit of highlight using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. And then on top of that, I used the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. Moonlight, Moonstone. And on the lips, I'm using the Mecca Cosmetica Lip Delicious Lip Tint. And that's it. I've got a lot of light coming through this side here because I'm actually sitting in front of French doors. So I'm going to get a blocker. I'm going to block that light coming through so we can get a better view of the finished product of the contouring. So as you can see, we've got our contouring, all our highlighting, done exactly what it's supposed to do and shaped the face. If I'm to be honest, it does look quite nice on camera, you know. I don't mind it, and I can definitely understand why a lot of people would fall in love with this look. However, I'm still not a massive fan of the whole baking thing. It's really drying. In real life, it's very heavy. So I'm gonna get my iPhone up and so you can see what it looks like in real time. And of course, this is the beauty camera, so a little bit more flattering than the back camera. Sitting in front of my studio lights as well, so you can really see that highlight, but you can sort of see Actually, no, you can't really see that texture. Hang on. Let me put the back camera on. Look, there we are. Hello, hello. Okay, so I've got the back camera on. So you can see a little bit clearer how it's just kind of accentuating the texture of the skin. Can you see that? I can see it. Like it's really sort of just sitting in the skin instead of blurring it and making it look really soft and beautiful. Like that baking is just, yeah, really brought out the texture on the skin. So not a massive fan of that. So like I said, it does look really beautiful on camera, and I can highly recommend this technique if you're going out for a night with the girls, if you're going out to a nightclub. You could definitely use this technique to play with the shape of your face. But for an everyday look, if you're going out into the normal world with normal lighting, with no blurred filters over you, it is going to be really hard to get away with this look because you just can't hide this. I personally have seen contouring in real life in broad daylight, and it can be frightening because there is such a difference between the shade you're using for your contour and the shade you're using for your highlight. It's going to be nearly impossible to blend that seamlessly so that you're not seeing the lines and the different gradation of color to the naked eye. Like the naked eye is just going to be able to pick that up, whereas on camera looks beautiful, on stage looks beautiful. However, for everyday wear, it's a no from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're able to take something away from this video today. If you did learn something, pop it in the comments below, and if you've got a better way of doing something, pop that in the comments below as well. I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video.